Rahsaan first was a father. He loved his kids, and if he could have given them the world, he would have. He loved technology. He loved computers. He loved making websites. He loved videography, photography. Um, I mean, I don't actually think anybody that knows Rahsaan could really say that he was a bad person. It's just that life just deals people different hands. And Rahsaan and we pretty much been together since 16, 2 children, 18 and 15. And I never thought a day in my life that I would be getting ready to make funeral arrangements for him. Despite ups and downs that people have, it's just nobody deserves to take for their life to be taken as his did. He didn't know, he wasn't aware that things were going on in that place when it happened, and I think that they really need to come forward. People need to talk and say who it was so that justice could be served. His children are now without a dad, and it's unfair to them. It's really unfair.
What was he doing there last night? Was that his brother's place?
Yeah.
He was just working on the music video?
Yeah, no club scene going on. It was just, according to what they were saying, is that he was there working on, had his computer and he had his back turned, and he had earphones on and couldn't hear what was going on.
Has there been problems there? A source of trouble at all, or do you know? Or?
That's not a hangout spot for me. So I don't know what has been going on up there besides, what's been in the paper. But I don't know of any deaths, and I just think that whoever knows something really should just, come out and say it, and whoever did it needs to turn themselves in. That's just it, because he didn't deserve to die.
And he might not have even been targeted. This guy was just shooting into the injured 2 other people. And
right.
This is just crazy.
Yeah. He didn't deserve to die.
How are your kids doing?
The kids are probably still trying to grasp it. Reality hasn't set in yet for any of us. I know when myself and my son, we were there, it just didn't seem real. Like, this wasn't happening. I kept saying, this have to be a dream. When we got home, I said, we put into the driveway, and I said, if I could just go back into my bed, open my eyes back up, and it be all a dream, that would be okay with me, because he'd still be here. And they still have a dad, and things would just be how it was. And it's just not fair. It's not fair for anybody that's grieving right now. It's not fair. He was only 38. He had his life ahead of him. He was very talented. Very talented. And it's not fair.
What is your message for anyone out there who knows the truth? Because these people or person have not been captured yet.
That you need to turn yourself in, and those that know who it is, and that they can pinpoint who had the gun and who shot him, that you need to tell. Because if it were you in our situation, you would want justice to be served, and you would want to know who killed your family member. And that's just the bottom line. Crime has gotten out of hand, and people are scared to, talk, scared to say who and this and that, but it's not fair to his family, so it's just not fair to us, and we deserve to have justice in the end.
And his brother owns the restaurant bar? His brother who owns it?
Right.
What's his brother's name?
Wes.
Wes, okay. Because your husband was just there, hanging out, working, doing his thing. He loved to make music videos.
Yeah.
For local talent? Or did he...
For local talent.
Okay.
And then I think he may have had a few people that were above local talent. So, Yeah, they actually had record deals.
And he had his own company?
Mhm.
What was his company name?
He had a couple companies. He had Price Production, Justice Multimedia. Those were the two. The Price
Just operate
Production.
out of
Yeah.
his home type
Mhm.
of thing? Okay.
Yeah.
And you were home last night when you with the kids. Is that when you got the word?
Yes. Hmm.
Egypt and
No, Rahsaan
Rahsaan?
and Malika. Yes, and we were all asleep. Everybody had talked to him that yesterday. So, but at separate times. Once we ate dinner and then we went to sleep, my son said that he had said that he was going to run up to the restaurant and then he would give him a call when he left. And he said, and Dad never called me back.
What school is Malika going?
Malika's going to Johnson and Wales in North Carolina.
Johnson and Wales?
Yes.
And Rahsaan is
Rahsaan is a football player at Firestone in the 10th grade.
him and his dad were tight.
Yes. Yeah.
And the two older kids that you had together?
Mm-hmm.
And then the two younger kids?
Or with other women.
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah.
But Rahsaan, he would help Rahsaan with football.
Yeah, for sure. And then his other son played football as well. And it's just not, I mean, it's not fair. It's not fair to my children. It's not fair to the other two. It's just not fair because
He was
no,
Rahsaan's
they're not
best
going to
friend,
have,
probably.
yeah, he was. In fact, they hung out together this weekend. Yeah, they hung out together this weekend the whole day. And I just told him that the negative energy that you guys have, just turn it around and just make him proud. You know, walk across the stage. You know, he already saw Malika walk across the stage, Rahsaan walk across the stage. You know, excel in football. Just remember everything that your dad taught you, and you know, and it's just sad.